This is MoneliLLM on the day it arrives, a private assistant running on your own computer, with nothing in it yet. The technical side is already done for you. The artificial intelligence model, the way your documents are indexed, where everything is stored. We configure all of that before the machine reaches you, and you never have to touch it. What's left is the part only you can decide, what the assistant should know, and who is allowed to ask. Everything you manage is behind one icon. At the bottom of the sidebar, the Settings button. That opens the Settings area. Take a look, but don't feel you need to understand every line here. Most of these pages are the technical configuration we've already set. The two things you'll actually use are workspaces, which we'll build in a moment, and users, further down this list. So let's start with the idea everything else hangs off, the workspace. Think of a workspace as a private room. It holds one subject, company policies, a client, a product line, with its own documents inside it, and its own list of people who are allowed in. Separate rooms mean the finance documents and the warehouse documents never mix, and neither do the people. We'll create a room for company policies. An empty room isn't much use, so we give it something to know. This is the part people call training. We upload a document from this computer, tick it, move it into the workspace, and save. MoneliLLM reads it, breaks it into passages, and files it away so it can find the right paragraph instantly. It happens once per document, and it all happens here. Nothing is uploaded to the internet. Add as many documents as the room needs, policies, manuals, contracts. Anything you'd otherwise ask a colleague to look up. Always finish by proving it works. Ask a question only your own document can answer. There it is, the answer, and underneath it the document it came from. That's your acceptance test, done. Now the setting that changes how the assistant behaves. Each workspace works in one of three modes. Chat mode answers using your documents and the model's own general knowledge. It's friendly and flexible, good for a general help desk. Query mode is the strict one. It answers only from your documents, and if the answer isn't in them, it says so rather than guessing. Choose this when people must be able to trust every word, customer-facing work, policy questions, anything you'd be quoted on. Agent mode lets the assistant use tools as well as answer. It's the most capable and the slowest, and most teams don't need it day to day. Pick the mode that suits the room, and press Update Workspace. You set it once, and every person who uses that workspace gets the same behavior. You can change it whenever you like. Now the people. Every account lives on this machine, there is no cloud directory and no outside sign-in, so your staff list never leaves the building. We add our first colleague. A username, a starting password they can change, and a role. There are 3 roles, and the line between them is simple. An administrator runs the appliance, users, settings, everything. A manager looks after workspaces and the documents inside them, they can add and remove knowledge. And a regular user can chat, and nothing else. Most of your team should be regular users. Give people the least they need, you can change anyone's role in a second. A role says what someone can do. Membership says which rooms a regular user can enter. Open the Workspaces Members tab, choose Manage Users, and tick the regular users who belong in this room. Anyone you don't tick won't even see that the workspace exists. One thing to know, administrators and managers can reach every workspace by design, because they're the people who look after them. Membership is what you use to control your regular users. That's how one machine serves the whole company, HR in one room, finance in another, the shop floor and a third, without your staff seeing what they shouldn't. One last thing worth showing your staff, the guide built into the app. They can ask it a question in their own words and it answers on the spot, using the local model. It works with the network unplugged, and it means fewer questions land on you. And that's the whole job. Create a workspace, put the right documents in it, choose how strictly it should answer, and decide who gets in. Everything else, the model, the indexing, the storage, is already set up and running on hardware you own. Your documents, your people, your machine.